So I definitely felt as though a big portion of this chapter was meant to show the point of view of the reader with how Natsu was approaching Igneel with like, give me the information, what's been going on, what happened, where were you, what happened on 777, and everything that Natsu was kind of addressing him. That was kind of like the reader's impatience and like, you're telling me all this time you've been in his stomach, what's going on? And I really felt that was Hiro Mashima kind of trying to convey our thoughts to us and show us, yeah, I know this is what you guys are thinking right now, and in due time you'll get your answers. Which probably means in shonen time, years from now. So this week's chapter, Igneel versus Acnologia, continues. They're going at it. Igneel throwing fucking gigantic bombs of fire, and it's not even tickling Acnologia. That just goes to show what type of battle we're in store for right now. If he's fucking making explosions that look like fucking Kingdom Come, and Acnologia is like, yo, dog, I'm just chilling right now, then you know we have a problem here. Now, a lot of the Dragon Slayers' hearts stopped thumping. They stopped, you know, going, oh, crazy and shit like that. The pain that they were facing has subdued. So either two things, either the dragons no longer need to come out, or they've stopped for now because Igneel came out. Maybe only one dragon could come out. There's a lot right now of mystery surrounding that, but that definitely has some sort of connection, obviously, to Natsu. And overall, I think that maybe is a sign that they don't have to come out right now. Maybe this is the only time that they can come out, and they're saving it for another time. Maybe after this particular point, Igneel can never come back to this world again, so this is the only time we're ever going to see him, which, if that's the case, it kind of makes me wonder, is Fairy Tail going to end sometime soon? Because if he already showed up, wouldn't it have been a little bit better maybe to have, like, I don't know, Grandine show up, or Godzilla's dragon show up, or something like that, and they fight off the Acnologia, and then Igneel comes later down the road? Because if we got already Igneel, and let's just assume that he can never return after this one time, and that's why they didn't come out, because it's like, okay, let's wait and see what happens. Then if we need to come out, we can, because maybe this is the only time they can do so. It really makes you wonder what's up. And now I'm starting to think there's a couple possibilities regarding Igneel being inside of Natsu. Either A, is similar to like Naruto and the Kyuubi Kurama, kind of being like a sort of Jinchuriki to him, and he's been dormant inside his stomach all along, and he didn't even know that he had that inside of him up until now, and there might be a very big good reason why. So it could be that, but there also could be like some sort of spell or some sort of magic that only allows him to passage his way through now. And it could be that Igneel really wasn't with Natsu all along. He's been in a far distant place, maybe in the past, and this is the only way that he can show up. And more it's starting to feel like, yeah, E.N.D, E.N.D stands for End of Natsu Dragoneel, or Evil Natsu Dragoneel, or something like that, because Igneel continuously is saying, you're the only one that can get that book, you have to do it, no one else, you, Natsu. So it's really starting to lead me to believe that End has a huge connection to Natsu, but also what him saying basically, you can't destroy the book, you cannot do that, and you can't open the book as well, just steal it from him, I'll do the rest. Is making me wonder, okay, if he tries to destroy the book, will the book activate by that? If he like tries to use his magic to blow it up, will that actually summon End? Could it possibly backfire on him? And likewise with him opening it, would it immediately summon maybe some sort of weak form of End? Because we know Mark Geer is trying to summon him right now, and if it's as simple as opening up this book or blasting the book, he would have done so a long time ago. So I guess it could be Igneel being a little bit cautious about this, or it could be something more. Again, maybe there's a huge connection with Natsu and End, and that's why he's the only one that can take the book, but he also can't do anything to it. And for the most part, mainly build up and set up with kind of Natsu and Igneel like palling around real quick, was like, hey, you know, I'm part of a guild now, you got to give me something, so you give me the information. And to be honest with you, I kind of see this being Igneel's death, or something happening where Natsu is not going to be able to get that information. I don't see it. Unless Fairy Tail is ending within like this year or something like that, I don't see like Igneel giving him all the answers right now. I see something is going to happen where either he tells him, I have to give it to you another time, I'm sorry, or he dies in this battle against Acnologia, Margeer, and E.N.D. And good old Sting and Roll couldn't do the job. They couldn't get the job done as I predicted. I mean, at the end of the day, they are frauds. They're fanboys. Natsu got to come in and do it. And I'm looking forward to seeing this happen. Is Natsu going to be a little bit powered down because he doesn't have Igneel? Was Igneel some sort of power boost to him this entire time? I thought it was pretty interesting seeing that reference with him saying, I'm all fired up. Obviously, that's where Natsu got it from. So pretty cool to see that he got it from his dad, the beast of all beasts. Him and fucking Acnologia going crazy right now. Overall build-up, setup, tied over really quick. I honestly felt while I was reading this like, oh shit, it's about to start, wait, it's over. So it's mainly just, again, build up and kind of exposition as to the situation that we're in and little details like that. But for the most part, I was like, yeah, this is kind of, I guess, the calm after the storm before the storm starts up again. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. But Acnologia versus Igneel right now. Shit is intense. Let me know what you guys thought of this chapter. What do you think about all the other Dragon Slayers? Their hearts stop beating real quick. Do you think that mainly their dragons aren't going to come out right now? Do you think that is an only one-time thing that their dragons can come out, and that's why Igneel is doing it for them right now, because he doesn't need the other ones to come out so they don't waste their opportunity? Also, do you think Igneel truly came from Natsu's stomach, or was it some sort of magic that teleported him from an entirely different place? And do you think Igneel is going to live through this, or he's going to die before he can tell Natsu anything that he wants to know? With all that being said, I'm going to give this chapter 7.5 out of 10. It was good. I mean, off the hype from the last couple weeks, this chapter definitely can't compare. It was just mainly kind of build up and kind of a little bit more palling around with Natsu and Igneel. And while I've been dying to see Igneel for a while, he did do that epic blast. For the most part, it was just mainly building and tying over to the next one. So good stuff nonetheless, but I'm looking forward to seeing some carnage, and I want to see some ass kicking leading into these big revelations. Again, assuming we get them. But that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, if you could do so as well, that would be awesome. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.